New breed, global truth.
That's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. Did they really just try to JFK Donald Trump? I wonder if they got shell casings, because I would like to know what type of gun was fired. Sounded like firecrackers to me. I don't know. One can only speculate. By the way, this Make Concubines Great Again hat, you can find that exclusively on newbreed.love. Is this real or is this fake? Is the question. I mean, there's a lot of anti-heroism going on with the whole Donald Trump campaign. Could it be that they just trying to get y'all to get out here and vote? They want to make him a revolutionary figure, possibly. I mean, I don't know. I'm hearing that somebody was injured. Could it be possible that they're setting the stage for something else? Some type of civil war? I don't know, man. It looks kind of crazy. You know, we can only speculate, but let's go back here.
Then if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Everybody get down, get down. Shots fired, get down, get down. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Somebody said the shooter died. So y'all believe it may be another Manchurian candidate, huh? Shooter was shot. I don't know, man. They always putting some assailant out there who's on a dummy mission. I don't know. It looks staged. I don't know yet. All I know is something interesting happened earlier, and I don't believe in coincidences. Brother Elijah, he sent me something earlier. Quite interesting stuff here. And I want to show y'all what Brother Elijah sent me. He actually sent it to a group chat with a couple of us brothers in there. And I just think this is very, very odd that he sent this earlier today. Let me see if I can find this. One moment. Here we go. Actually, this was Brother Mike who sent this. I thought it was Elijah, but this was Brother Mike. He captured this today on his cell phone. A bunch of convoys. And this is in South Carolina where these convoys were going. Oh, man. Now, I don't believe in coincidences. Could they be preparing for a civil war? Because you got to understand, if them good old boys lose Donald Trump, or they believe that the Biden administration is in any means, shape, or form associated with this quote unquote assassination attempt, the country is about to be on fire. I'm talking about the country is going to go haywire, particularly down south to start. So there's definitely looking like there's a war on the horizon, right? But let's peep this.
Move to spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. Hawkeye's here. Move it to spare. Spare, get ready. Spare, get ready. We ready? Stop. Stop. Are we good? Shooters down. Are we good to move? Good to move. We're clear. We're clear.
We say the shooters down. I mean, this is insane, y'all. How you gotta think. I don't know what trained shooter wouldn't have been able to hit his target. I mean, the Secret Service was not that close to Trump. I don't see how that wouldn't have been a clean shot easy. And you would think that the Secret Service would do their rounds and make sure ain't nobody in that atmosphere that can actually position themselves to even have a gun, let alone lick off shots. It just, man, you can call me a conspiracy theorist and all these things, but it just doesn't seem right. It seems staged to me. So I got something else coming across the news desk. This came from I believe this, who is this? This came from Eyewitness. It says Trump shooter seen on roof before Trump shooting. Let's see this real quick.
You weren't inside the event, but you were just outside. Tell us what you saw and what. So we had a party here all day. And you can see behind us at the Brinkles Farm and Greenhouse here. We had a party. And we all decided, hey, when we hear Trump up there, we're going to walk up through the field, stand by the trees out there under the shade, and listen to the rally, right? We couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, But we noticed the guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, and, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle. We can clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police are like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey,
Y'all think this is a crisis actor or an eyewitness? Because this could be a psyop as well. I mean, if law enforcement as well as Secret Service agents possibly knew it was happening, they're going to act oblivious and act like they don't see this shooter that's bear climbing. We talking about bear climbing up a wall with an assault rifle. Like nobody sees that. Nobody sees that. I don't know, man. This is crazy. Are they trying to get the country in a frenzy? Are they trying to cause more riots? Because y'all got to think how they turned up when they marched down to the Capitol and was climbing up walls and jumping through windows and vandalizing property. Like these Trump supporters, they're gonna go bananas for real. Something, if they find out there's any type of association with the Biden administration or any government, because this is looking crazy.
Here on the roof, we can see it from right here. We see him. He's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him up the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for 2 or 3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots rang out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes.
He was up there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes.
Absolutely. At least 3 to 4 minutes.
Now I want y'all to think about this for a second. JFK uttered a lot of sentiments that Trump seems to speak on nowadays. When you think about JFK, man, he was pretty much anti-establishment when it came to the secret society that was actually manipulating and controlling things behind the scenes. And they took JFK out. They didn't miss. And we talking about back in the 60s. And they hit him clean headshot. It wasn't no fumbling. It wasn't no, failed attempts. And JFK, I think, honestly, he was our last real president. After that, I truly believe that all these people are puppets. But if you want to make concubines great again, you can get this from newbreed.love, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to make concubines great again. They need love too. You understand? And newbreed.love, make concubines great again. You already know what time it is. Because I don't trust these politicians. The riches of the wealthy, the riches of the wicked are stored up for the righteous. So we're gonna get it how we live, and we just gonna cover this news. But I'm not out here about to riot. I'm not about to go out here and panic. But what I will do is keep my eye on these good old boys, especially down south, because the media, mainstream media, can trigger people and get them out here wilding out. This don't strum no real emotions out of me, because I can see these people, and I know they like to manipulate and play a lot of mind games. And there'll be some Manchurian candidates out there that they will put on a dummy mission and have them do some crazy stuff like this, and he end up getting terminated, sacrificed for the greater good. And yeah, this is interesting. This happened in Pennsylvania, but let's go.
We were pointing at them for the Secret Service, who were looking at us from the top of the barn. They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree. Did they see binoculars? Did they see him? Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? I mean, this is not a big place. Did you see, obviously everyone, when the shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all? Oh, yeah, they blew his head off. Okay, sorry. Secret Service blew his...
They said Secret Service blew his head off. Hey, listen, bro, I think this is staged. I think it's a proxy. I don't believe the news. It sounds crazy that this man got up there with an assault rifle and just missed, right? He was able to climb the wall, according to the Eyewitness. And he's basically acting like nobody's seen it. You know why? Because he's setting this crisis actor, because that's what I believe it is, this alleged crisis actor. What I believe is he's setting the stage for us to believe it was an inside job by the government trying to take out Donald Trump. I mean, it's plain as day. I mean, they're giving you they're just giving it to you straight up like that. Secret Service was in on it, basically, because if they watched him climb up the wall with some type of assault rifle, then they're trying to tell you there was some type of coercion or foul play. And this is going to set up more antitrust for the government, for the establishment. And that's going to cause more civil unrest and cause people to pretty much be on edge. But me personally, I'm relying on the Most High. I'm not voting for Donald Trump, nor am I voting for Joe Biden. I don't care for these people. I vote on the Most High God. As far as me and my household go, we're going to serve the Creator. Don't believe this stuff you're seeing on the news, people. Let's go. Actually, let's finish this eyewitness testimony.
Okay, just be careful, because we don't know quite who's watching, but you're pretty sure they shot the guy? Absolutely, 100%. Okay. Yep. You saw that happen? Yep. Okay. Yep. And did you see them go up to him afterwards, or? They crawled up on the roof. They had their guns pointed at him, make sure he was dead. He was dead, and that was it. It was over. That's incredibly shocking. The guy was on the roof right there. You can see the white roof right there. Did you get a look at him? No, other than he was in muted colors, tan type clothing. We saw the rifle flinging around as he was trying to crawl. I mean, we saw the rifle, 100%.
Now, how the hell does a man Spider-Man a wall? How does he straight up Spider-Man crawl up the wall And Secret Service don't see it. It's crazy, y'all. Let me do these a couple people a favor up in the chat. Let me do this solid real quick. Boom, out of there. Moderators, if you in the building, let's make sure we get these weirdos and perpetrators out here who all caught up in the Hegelian dialect of politics, and they sold under this mass deception, right? Because, you know, we people over here, we read our Bible, we can see. And something ain't seeming right about this.
You know about guns? You know what kind of weapon it was? Oh, absolutely know about guns, for sure. You know, I mean, it was a rifle of some sort. I wouldn't know, you know, I wasn't close enough to read the label on it, but, sure. But it was a rifle of some sort. Yeah, absolutely. So, how do you process what you just said? I don't know what to say, man. All I'll tell you is, you know, if I walked up close to there with anything that Secret Service considered a problem, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you right now. But I don't know why a guy who we're standing there pointing out to police and Secret Service is crawling up the roof. Yes, right there by that tree. We're outside the security perimeter. But my question is, there's only a few buildings around here. Why is Secret Service not on every building here? There's a whole bunch of questions I think that are going to come.
Yo, I mean, listen. They are setting the stage to make you believe the government set up Trump and that Secret Service was in on it. This is what they're setting the stage for. Now, what is that going to do to, the question is, what is that going to do to the American citizens? What does this type of news invoke in the people? More distrust towards the government. This is what they want, because they want you to know that you're on your own, but at the same time, they want Trump to be an antichrist. I don't know what you want to call it, because you know there's a scripture that says something about the antichrist getting a deadly wound and recovering it. You know, they want to set him up as this anti-hero figure, global leader type. Like it's some weird stuff going on here. I'm not buying what they selling. I'm not buying what they selling.
Come on. Let me get my shoes. I got you, sir. Let me get my shoes. Hold that in your head. It's bloody. So we gotta move to the bus. Let me get my shoes. Okay, watch out. Wait.
Somebody in the chat said it. It seemed like they planning on making Trump a dictator. I could see that happening, because you got that what was that thing that they just rolled out and Trump acting like, oh, Project 2025, where all these stringent rules regarding pretty much every facet of society, and some of these rules that they want to put on legislation are downright bizarre, and Trump acting like he don't even know where it came from. Yeah, Project 2025, y'all. They're trying to put this Project 2025 out there. So if Trump survived an assassination attempt, he survived a hit. You know how many people going to go vote for Trump right now? I'm telling you, they're about to make Trump somebody. He's playing a huge role in all of this. Yep, man, it's about to get real. Let's go. Yo, this is weird. This is what people decided to do. Chant USA. So let me get this right. Trump about to get his noodle knocked off. Trump about to get lined up out here. The people decide to chant USC. So he invoked the spirit of patriotism. Amen. Heidi says, trying to be reawakened, those white supremacists. Yeah, this is embarrassing, man. What do y'all think? What do y'all think other countries are thinking right now. It's that part. Yeah, are we in the wizard? Are we in the Wizard of Oz? Like, where are we at? Somebody says, bro, you way off mad reaching. How about this? You go make you a channel and you tell us what you think is happening. Because this looks fake and staged to me. And I know that agendas come behind huge psyops like this. Yeah, do that. Go over there and make you a channel and you tell the world what's going on. Because I can tell you right now, it's the Twilight Zone. I can tell you right now, anything aired on mainstream media, anything aired on mainstream media has an agenda. And they're trying to do something with the people. You're just not looking at what's happening. You believe everything the news tell you. I'm about to look for some news to see if there's more information on the shooter. So no information was yet released on the shooter's name. That's what I'm waiting to see, because they always have these weird names. And peep the game. When they release the name of the shooter, watch his name be something that's, I don't know, what's the word? His name will be something that's coded. It's going to be some type of coded name. Watch. Just believe me when I'm telling you this. These people, the devil ain't got no new tricks. These people ain't got no new tricks. Yeah, he have a code name. It'll be something in numerology that'll line up with the whole event. They do this all the time. Somebody said Mark Violets is his name, allegedly. Hold on. Are you serious? Mark Violets? Nah, you can't. Let me look this name up. Come on, man. Don't be trolling in here. We're not playing games. We're not playing games. Let me check that real quick. Mark Violet. Another person put Mark Violet. Now y'all know that name sound crazy as hell. I don't even need to tell you Mark Violet. What? Come on, man. That can't be it. Give me a minute. Give me a minute real quick. Or is that a troll? If that person is lying, block him. Because I didn't see no name released yet. I'm not seeing no name. Not confirmed. I don't see nothing that say that, man. Come on, man. Stop playing around in the chat. Watch, it's gonna be a weird name though. Yeah, the Simpsons did show Trump in a coffin. I seen that. The Simpsons always, man, coming up with something. No name released yet. All right, let's go. Sorry to waste y'all time with that troll. Somebody get him out of there.
Honestly, it was so unbelievable. I didn't. This was like but all of a sudden,
Yep, somebody in the chat said it. The Patriot Act 3.0 is coming. Anybody who speak any anti-government, whatever, like, you know how these people move, man. They putting people on these lists. But y'all know what it is. The world is but a stage. It's all staged. Somebody said new breed for president. Absolutely not. But if you want one of these make concubines great again hats, you can get one of these on newbreed.love though. Because we making concubines great again. Yes, the shooter is dead. That's why I'm surprised they haven't released his name. Another person says that is his name. I'm not seeing that. I'm gonna look one more time because we need more info on this shooter. It's gonna tell us an awful lot. Mark Violets confirmed link to Antifa. It's official. Mark Violets, y'all, link to Antifa. Oh, I told you. It's on. They trying to leak it to the Biden administration off the break. Because y'all know Antifa is on that left-hand side. Y'all remember when the George Floyd riots and everything started? They're trying to generate chaos. Yo, peep this. Right-wing account launch Mike Violets Antifa conspiracy in light of Trump assassination. Oh, man. This is not looking good. In a dramatic turn of events at a Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, right-wing social media accounts are circulating unverified claims that the shooter, who they claim to be named Mark Violets, I guess he missed the mark, right? Violets. Now, what is even the origin of that last name, Violets? Mark Violets. A marksman who's going to cause violence. All my Jamaica brothers, come through, y'all. Break this name down. This is nothing but a psyop. I don't care what nobody say. This is fake. This was staged. Maybe he was a sacrifice. It says it's linked to Antifa. Despite lacking credible evidence, these conspiracies are spreading rapidly in the wake of what officials are calling an assassination attempt. This moment will have profound and historical political implications. So now they're going to be implying that when we have these elections and these debates, that people's lives are on the line. That basically the left wing or the right wing is trying to kill each other, physically kill each other. So we saying that this is a George Soros. They're implying that George Soros, along with the Biden and left-wing administration, is involved with getting Trump hit up or attempting to get Trump hit up. So politics is getting that dirty now, right? It says the recent shooting incident at Donald Trump's campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania marks a pivotal moment in American political history. Amid the chaos, Secret Service agents swiftly intervened to ensure Trump's safety. One attendee was killed. Wow. So now it's coming out, man. There was an attendee that was killed. Sacrificial lambs, man. If somebody was really killed and they can verify it, we got autopsy reports. We got everything. Because you got to ask for all this stuff, y'all. Because the news media covers up a lot. It says one attendee was killed while another remains in serious condition. The local district attorney, Richard Goldringer, confirmed that the shooter is also deceased. Videos from the rally reveals the moment as agents protected Trump and escorted him off the stage. After shots stopped, Trump raised his fist while chanting the words, "Fight, fight, fight." Wow. It's about to get real. This is a movie. Trump raised his fist while chanting the words, fight, fight, fight. Yes, and violet is purple. You take red and blue together, Democrats, Republicans, and together, you make purple. As if they're all on one accord. Two wings of the same bird. The middle grounds, the new world, the purple, violet. Also, violence, mark. This marks the spot, marks the time. A trained marksman. Trump goes off yelling, fight, fight, fight. So what do you think those tanks, those convoys you seen earlier what it was about? And Trump was clearly instigating. He's clearly instigating. Met with chants of USA from his followers. The image and videos have already reached well over 25 plus million on Twitter in just 1 hour. I think I'm trying to see, is this a picture of the shooter? Hold up. It says another anonymous Twitter account disseminates the conspiracy quickly, reaching thousands. 88,000 followers. I don't know what they're talking about here. It says, hold on one moment. Twitter account with 88,000 followers tweet the conspiracy theorist, but has since deleted it. Well, you know, they always got a whole cesspool here. It says law enforcement, it says the incident represents a seismic shift in the political landscape. We must sit with its implications. Expect swift retaliation and demonization of the left. Oh, yeah. This is about to be a war zone. Hey, what does the Bible tell you? A country divided cannot stand. But y'all think that this is all doom and gloom and fear mongering, but you don't see how real it is. When there's an assassination attempt on your US president, and they're implying that it's coming from the other side, war is coming. A civil war is coming to the country. Bet your bottom dollar of that. Additionally, right-wing social media accounts with millions of views are already running with the unvalidated conspiracy that the shooter, who they claim is named Mark Violets, is linked to Antifa. So everything haven't came out yet. But if this is a false narrative from what I'm reading, if this is a falsehood, then the information highway has already put it out there, regardless if it's true or false. The shooter can be unknown. We can never know the shooter's name. And they're just going to roll with the narrative that it was Mark Violets, because this is how the media works now. It's about public opinion, what the people believe. It could have been not even a shooter there. It could have been some firecrackers that was let off. Couple crisis actors, couple firecrackers, fireworks, boom. You got a whole story. It says this narrative, despite lacking any credible evidence at the moment, is spreading unchecked on platforms where there are no repercussions for disseminating falsehoods about one of the most significant events in recent history. So for the record, I'm reading the whole articles, so you can't say I'm putting out any falsehoods, but this is what's being alleged right now. And if this is true, things are going to get serious. Things will get serious. All right, so we have so I got news that's coming in. I got news coming in on the desktop, y'all. Y'all got to bear with me. It's a lot of stuff happening at once, a lot of breaking news. Unfortunately, I can't pull this source up. I can't pull this source up because I don't have Twitter. It's trying to make me sign up for Twitter or something called X. So I can't look at this particular source. But man, this is getting real, y'all. This is getting real. And this is why we should be moving accordingly, preparing for the time we're living in. They're clearly trying to, gouge and malign and rev up the public. Let's play this again from the top.
It's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of gun that sounds like. Now, from a distance, could it be a gun? Could be, but it doesn't sound like it.
That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
I don't, a rifle. Is it a rifle? I work with rifles. Is that a rifle?
Old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
So there's a few things that need to happen. They need to reveal the shell casings. We need to know what kind of gun was fired. The things they used to do when these things would happen. I truly believe it's a psyop. I think there's going to be a lot of confusion in the near future. Just for the simple fact that all of the facts are not on the table, and it's going to be so much misinformation and disinformation out there. It's going to cause even more chaos. So what do we do? What is my reason for making this video? Because, I'm here on my post, giving praises to the Most High for the utterance and understanding that he gives us, knowing that we can't believe what the media tells us, knowing that they are attempting to pull the wool over our eyes time and time again, knowing that false flags and all these things take place because they want to spearhead more agendas. So what do? How do we get ready? How do we prepare? Well, we stay in our scriptures. As far as our household goes, we serve the Most High. We begin to gravitate towards our people, like-minded people, our tribe. Because right now, in the land divided, people are choosing Democrat or Republican, and they're going to war. They're going to war. And anytime you see presidential debates becoming violent, meaning they're implying that one side is trying to literally kill the other side, that should tell you what they want to do with the country. That should really explain what's happening here. It's divide and it's conquer. These two political parties could be using these psyops in order to play the people against each other, because that's what it's ultimately about, playing the people against each other. So what do? We move accordingly. We build with one another. We learn to build with people we can share with. We care for one another. We start to put resources together. We have tight-knit communities. Even if you in the cities, right? Get to know your neighbors. Really pay attention. Really look around you and see who is who Because when these type of events happen, it changes people. When these monumental historical events take place, it does change people. And you get to see who is who. Because there's people waiting in the cut right now as we speak who love to see things like this happen. Why? Because they know it's only a matter of time before they can carry out their evil on the mass, on the public. They know it's only a matter of time before you're in a country with no rule and law, and they can go out here and act out and do what it is they want to do and been wanting to do all along. This is why you got to start to gravitate towards people who is not plugged in this matrix, not blinded by what they're telling us on a TV screen. I don't believe that Donald Trump was shot at. I don't believe that this was an assassination attempt. I don't believe that he was they tried to JFK. But they set up a good storyline to make us believe this, all to get y'all out there voting. It's anti-heroism. Now, I'm only here to cover the news. You can believe what it is, whatever you want to believe. Just know that no president is going to change our plight. No politician is going to change, our lives for the better. It's just not going to happen. We're going to have to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and start doing for one another. Stop being selfish people. Start actually considering getting things that are tangible that can help you in case of emergencies. Not out of the spirit of fear, but out of the spirit of preparedness. Because clearly, there's going to be event after event, major occurrence after occurrence, and the country is going to fall further into this dystopia. They're not going to stop. It don't take a rocket science to see that America's not getting no better. Babylon the Great, she has fallen, and has become the inhabitant of every foul spirit. That's what's happening here. So be set apart or be partakers of her plagues. You can't beat the Bible. You can't out-philosophize the Bible. All you can do is understand the revelation that's at hand and move accordingly. And see, God's people, the Most High's people, they hear his voice and they move accordingly. Never out of haste, never out of fear, because we at peace, knowing that the rest of the world believe all of this. The rest of the world is locked in, lockstep, believing everything the news say. And guess what? The mainstream news and mainstream media, the puppet masters, going to be able to pull their strings and manipulate anytime they want. They're not doing that with us because we can see. So look, brothers and sisters, one love to everybody who joined. Hopefully this gave you some insight and some clarity to what's going on with this quote unquote assassination attempt. Keep your head on a swivel. Listen, y'all have a blessed evening. With that being said, support the work. Hey, newbreed.love. Get yourself some tickets for the Jamboree coming up July 19th. If you ain't got your tickets already, show up, man. We're going to be having a good time, and we're going to talk about this more in person. Anyway, y'all have a blessed one. Shalom and peace.